Good morning and welcome to the news at 10 on NTA News 24. We're reaching you live from Abuja. I am Anne Jibuno. President Buhari felicitates with Akufo-Addo on re-election as ECOWAS election observation mission commends Ghanaians for protecting the country's democratic credentials. Federal government inaugurates implementation committee on Nigeria-Czech Memorandum of Understanding. Women Affairs Minister calls on Nigerian men to be more accommodating of women as 16 days of activism on gender-based violence ends. INEC to commence voter registration exercise from the first quarter of 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari has congratulated the President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana on his re-election for his second term in office. The President also commends the people of Ghana on the successful conclusion of the presidential and parliamentary elections, attesting further that the right institutions and political leadership, constitutional democracy in the West African sub-region has come to stay. President Buhari appeals to other contestants in the elections to put national interest above personal and partisan considerations and maintain the peace while seeking resolution of grievances through established legal avenues. The president notes that Nigeria and Ghana share close historic and cultural ties, adding that he looks forward to working with his Ghanaian counterpart in realizing shared goals that bring peace, security and prosperity to the citizens of both countries in particular and the ECOWAS community in general. The Nigerian leader wishes President Akufo-Addo a successful new tenure, peace and stability in his country, as well as improved bilateral relations. And the ECOWAS election observation mission in Ghana has congratulated Ghanaians for protecting the country's democratic credentials at the just concluded presidential and parliamentary elections. Head of the mission and former Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and her team took that message to President Nana Akufo-Addo. Correspondent Musbao Dan Wahab reports from Accra.
Beyond electing a new leader and representatives into the parliament, Ghanaians have another regional record to protect: 28 years of unbroken democracy. With the 8th successive election, the country continues to consolidate her democratic rule. Isolated blemishes albeit, the international election observation missions commend voters' turnout, parties' conduct, professionalism of polling officials, and compliance with COVID-19 safety protocols during the electoral processes. And on this visit to the Jubilee House, ECOWAS Election Observation Mission says Ghana has done well in preserving her democratic credentials.
Now talk to your colleagues so that they can begin to put their processes in place, to respect constitutions, to respect the laws.
The president re-elect says democracy is now a tradition Ghanaians are committed to.
The certification that you have given us, of course, must be something that all Ghanaians must pride themselves on. Fundamentally, the poll itself was made possible by the attitude of our people. And that is what we have to continue to nurture, that attitude and that commitment to democratic engagement is maintained here in Ghana. For my part, whatever it is that I can do to continue to maintain the unity of the nation and to make sure that we go forward into my second mandate as a united people.
President Nana Akufo-Addo begins his second term in office at this Jubilee House, January 7, 2021. In Accra, Ghana, Musbao and Wahab, NTA News.
Thanks a lot, Musbao. Meanwhile, Nigeria and the Czech Republic have entered into an agreement aimed at improving the technological skills of young Nigerians towards the development of the country's industrial sector. This Thursday, a project implementation committee was inaugurated by the president, represented by Chief of Staff Ibrahim Gambari, to effect this memorandum of understanding. State House correspondent Jide Onifade reports.
The Memorandum of Understanding was initiated by the Nigerian Czech Republic Trade and Investment Council, and the Project Implementation Committee is focusing on technology transfer between Nigeria and the Czech Republic, which has vast amount of technology.
There are 11 thematic areas, looking at agriculture, looking at mining, looking at the issues of MSMEs, and how we can collaborate to enable us get some skills training, so that where we have particular tasks that we're doing with certain machinery, and there are better machinery that could be developed, we'll be able to transfer this knowledge, and then NASENI, using their own staff and the R&D, to be able to adapt these technologies to suit the Nigerian situation.
In the past, Nigeria trained our students in the Czech Republic, and it is believed that with the agreement, more young Nigerians would be trained in the country to meet the needs of the people. One agency known and which mandate and scope of operation is to conduct developmental works in the areas of manufacturing is the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, NASENI, and it is now saddled with the task of coordinating and ensuring the focus of government is met.
The Czech Republic